I just swallowed.
Oh my gosh, when you're trying to do a card video, but you're not in your studio, you're at your mom's. That's my family, people. That's my family. Oh my goodness, this is a card we're gonna make. I promise you it's a real video. Are you looking for a fall card, but it doesn't have witches' hats, it doesn't have black cats, it's not a Halloween card, it's a fall card. This video, if this is what you are looking for, is gonna teach you how to make a fall card using color without using images. If that's the kind of video you're looking for, join me. I am Dawn, creator of DD Creates Crafts, and this is the channel for simple cards, duplicatable crafts, helpful hints you'll be able to make just from watching one of my videos. All right, while it's fresh on your mind, if this is what you're looking for, go ahead and subscribe right now. If you're not sure yet, watch the video, decide later. I'm gonna turn the camera down, I'm gonna turn you down. Close your eyes if you get seasick. And you're like, what the hecky? I'm staring at a tote bag. Yeah, you are. You know why? I traveled to my mother's. It's her birthday weekend. I forgot to bring the grid paper that you're supposed to use, and it's so sophisticated to put on video. So is this a tote bag? Uh-huh. Yeah, it is. Is this classy and sassy? No. No, it's not. But this is what we're going to use right now, because I don't want to get mommy's table dirty, because I'll be in so much trouble. So this is the card we're going to make. I'm going to put this in the corner so you can stare at it as we make the real card. Sample, sample, demo, demo. You know I like to go step by step, so that's what we're going to do. Step 1, cardstock. Choose color your choice. I am using Mary Merlot. This is 8.5 by 5.5. This is your card base. So just fold it in half. Or if you're a score kind of girl, I want you to score it at 4 1/4. Next, still step 1. Still step 1. Piece of white cardstock, score, cut, whatever. Do not score it. I am slurring my words. I truly mean cut it at 5 1/4 by 4. This piece is going to go on the inside of our card. Now, the next thing I want you to do is cut some designer series paper, some pattern paper at 2 by 5.5. Then you have options. You can either score a second coordinating piece of designer series paper at the same size, 2 by 5.5, or do what I'm going to do and cut a piece of white. A piece of white, same size, look at this, same size, 2 by 5.5. All right, last but not least, still step 1, die cut a label. For your card class, for your kits, you are going to get the rectangle. I just think that's cuter than anything in the history of the world. Guess what? I'm at my mom's, I forgot my dies, didn't bring this, didn't bring that. So for today, I'm gonna use a circle just so it can be cute. But for your card kits, it's gonna be this pretty rectangle with the scallops on the end, I guess we'd call it. And the reason I'm saying card class is because this is a card class. And look in the description section, because I sound like the Wizard of Oz video, but because in the description section, you can get 3 free card kits when you order 30 I'm gonna say Monday night, because I'm doing my video a day late and $1 short. Before Monday night, I couldn't tell you the date if I had to right now. I'll put it in the description section, the dates, but before Monday night, midnight, here in the US, just place an order on DD, actually it's DawnDavis1.stampinup.net. All these technical details are in the description section. So we're gonna make this card on a tote bag. Whatever. It just goes to show we can make things happen, right? Because we're crafters. So here is my strip of white, and what I want you to do is bring in your blending brushes. These are so affordable. 3 for $12.50. Yes, you need to get them. Yes, you need this in your arsenal, in your toolbox, in your craft stash. You need these, and here's why. Because you know what? The ink does not come off these. Do you need one for every color that you have? Every ink color, every ink pad? No, you don't. You need 3 for $12.50. Because look at these colors I've already blended. I've got some orange and some light green and some yellow and some dark green and what have you. These have pinks and peaches and merlots. These, you know how I clean them? I just rub it like this on a piece of paper. That's all you do. The ink does not come off. So we're gonna use 3 ink colors today. We're gonna use So Saffron, which is kind of a, golly, kind of a lemony yellow. We're gonna use Mossy Meadow, and we're gonna use Mary Merlot because that will coordinate and matchy match with the base. So let's start with the lightest, moving to the darkest. I'm gonna experiment. Can I show and tell a little bit? Can I tell on myself? I did this vertically with the same 3 colors we're about to do. And I did it vertically, and we're gonna just experiment. I'm gonna try, I don't even know if it's gonna work. But we're gonna go horizontal versus vertical. You're gonna use your ink pad, you're gonna use your blending brushes, you're gonna add the ink to your cardstock, we're gonna color a little bit, we're gonna blend a little bit. Hence the names, blending brushes, but whatever, right? Let me flip it this way, because you all know how I feel when I get ink on my fingers. I'm a stamper and I don't like dirty fingers. I don't even think that's part of the game, but that's the way I roll. Okay, let's put this back. Let's do a little bitty bit of green. Here's what I like when you mix the colors. I'm using this one. Green and yellow makes what? So we're gonna add our green, our Mossy Meadow. You can see I'm starting on my tote bag, which is so tacky, and blending it onto the cardstock. And when I overlap it with the yellow, what does green and yellow make? So let's go down a little more. Start off your cardstock and blend into the cardstock. Now, that's a hot mess, but you know what? We're gonna call it art. It eventually will look cute, or it'll look cute to someone, and if it doesn't, guess what? The recipients of our cards, they don't know our intentions. They don't know what it's supposed to look like. We're off the hook. It's gonna look so good. All right, so let me blend on some Mary Merlot. So kind of pink and yellow make what? So we're gonna add a little more. And by blending your 2 colors together, we're really getting extra colors, extra bang for our buck, what have you. I think I like that, and I'm gonna add a little more up here, just a little bitty bit at my corners. Now let me share with you why I thought I would do horizontal versus vertical, because I've got this one and now I've got this one. So what I want to do, what I thought we'd do, let's see how it's going to look with the designer series paper. When I covered it up, I'm like, oh, I'm covering up most of my cardstock, most of my pretty art right there. So I could put it like this. We may prefer this. This may look better. But then I'm like, what if we did this? Because now it shows all the colors, except I'm feeling the need for a little more yellow. There it is. Let's add a little more yellow and just see how we do. There we go. And that's just me being picky. You don't need more. You do you. You add some pretty color. You make it your own. You own it. Yeah, it needed more yellow, didn't it? All right, here we go. And sometimes when I mix my colors like this, I'm like, oh, let me add more yellow, but I'm really going on top of the Mary Merlot, a little bit on top of the green. I think it's Mossy Meadow. It just adds such pretty variety, and that I am really liking, and now I'm happy. All right, do you want True Confession? Do you like True Confessions? This is a craft video, but sometimes we have to true confess. Do we not? All right, I made that one. I made that one. But before I did this, I made this thinking, do we want to do a different technique? Do we want to just use our ink pads and not use our blending brushes? Then I'm like, well, do we want the main focus of our card to be the blending? Then I'm like, well, do we want to do the blending and then put our lattice on top of it? Or do we want to have our strips that are going to coordinate? Okay, you guys, I'm in love with the horizontal versus this one. This one's way pretty. It's got enough yellow in it. I'm very happy with it. But look how this just blends. Even better. I'm using this one. And you have your options. This is part of your card class. You're going to get a piece of the white cardstock. And if you have the blending brushes, you're going to do this. And guess what? If you don't have the blending brushes, one, order them. But two, if you don't, you just have ink pads, do this. You guys go ahead and use what you already have. Use your ink pads and do this little baby technique. Because look, it's still going to look phenomenal on your 3 cards. Because you're going to get 3 free, F-R-E-E, free, count them, 3 free cards. I love the way that sounds together. When you place an order with me before Monday night, midnight. All right, so let's see what our step 2 is, because you know with me, my step 1 is always, always, always to cut everything out. So my step 2 is to die cut the lattice. I'm going to do that for you, obviously, with your card class. So you're going to get your lattice already pre-cut, pre-die cut. All your kits are good to go, ready to go. If you want, you do the technique. If you don't want, you don't. You just, use the other options. Use a piece of solid like this. It's going to be gorgeous, whatever you choose to do in the history of the world. You know how I know it's going to be gorgeous? Because it's going to be yours. And you're going to personalize, and you're going to make it you, and you're going to not design it, but you're going to personalize it till it just expresses your own personal style. And I love, love, love when I do a live card class. We're making the identical cards. There is 0 variation. And guess what? The cards still look so different. I can't even stand it. It is such a joy to me to see everybody's cards because they look so different. It is mind-boggling to me how that can even happen. All right, I think I did pretty good. Let me look. I'm putting some ink dots. If you just heard a beep, that is the oven signaling that our heated pretzels are ready, because we're gonna do pretzels with some dip and with some cheese, because I'm at my mom's, woman with family. And what does family do when it's together, you guys? Fill in the blank. We eat. Yeah, we do. All right, so we've got our little baby lattice, and now we want to do the 2 pieces of designer series paper. Okay, I'm so much happier with my, oops, I gotta put that away, with my horizontal design, because it shows off all the colors, that I'm so tickled. I can hardly stand it. Are you new to Dee Creates Crafts channels? Have you visited me before? Is this your first time visiting? I am so happy you're here. And I want to tell you, the whole reason I even started Dee Creates Crafts is to introduce you to me, introduce you to Stampin' Up! Products, and 3, show you how to use the products that you're ordering with my card classes, just like this one. And when you order 30 before midnight on Monday, you're gonna get 3, count them, 3 free. I just love how that sounds together. 3 free in the mail, including shipping. You pay for nothing. You just place your product order, and I'll make some suggestions if you don't know what to get. But my gift to you is the card kits for this class, and I'll pop them in the mail to you next week. All right, hold on, let me line this puppy up. There we go, there we go. Now the lattice that I die cut, and some of the flowers you're gonna be seeing pretty darn quick, are from a die set called Organic Beauty. There you go, there's our lattice. And some of these dies actually cut out the paper, the designer series paper, And I don't have my regular show and tell that I show you. This hot mess is the pretty paper. That's all I'm gonna tell you. But the 12 by 12 designer series paper is so pretty. I know you're gonna love it. It's really, really a have to. And we are right now gonna turn it into fall paper just by using the colors. We don't need stamps of ghosts and witches' hats or shoes or goblins. We are gonna use fall colors. See how that stands up, pretty good. Now, guess what I did not pack? I did not pack a sentiment stamp. I'm gonna use this, I did put the dies for the circle. I personally prefer this oblong rectangle, see with the scalloped edges? Love, love, love. So with your card kits, you're gonna get this one. I'm gonna demo with this one, because guess what? That's all I got, that's all I brought. But you're gonna get this one. So pretty, so pretty. So I'm gonna pop it up. When in doubt, pop it up. I've got all these pretty little babies. I have die cut out of the designer series paper. So you can either order the stamp set. I did not. I ordered the die set. And then I am punching out the pretty images from the designer series paper. And that is called Awash and Beauty. Designer series paper, it's 12 by 12, and I'll put a link below for you to order that. And the lattice is for the dies if you so desire. Look at these. These are from the same die set. And that is even different from the paper. So that's a little pretty. We're gonna put that together too. And I did bring, because I wanted to show and tell how portable it is. Look, like in proportion with my hand, how small this craft machine is. I have got the dies in there right from the designer series paper. We're gonna wind it on up, bring it on through, make it happen, and there we go. It's done. It's done. Because I always talk about how portable and how well this travels, this little machine, but now you have proof. You have proof that how well it travels, because this traveled out of state with me and came to Mommy's birthday party. So that is my little teeny tiny baby travel cut in emboss machine. All right, so we've got all these pretty flowers. One additional freebie technique I'm gonna give you today. I have started ordering for myself the blends. These are alcohol markers. We won't mention brand X. We won't say Copic markers out loud. We'll just say that these are less expensive and in my humble opinion, just as good. Now, you get two, a light one and a dark one per package, and 9. They're only 9. So you gotta figure they're like $4.50 a piece. I don't know how to say this delicately. I'm just gonna say it's cheaper than dirt. What? It's cheaper than dirt. Yep. So we're gonna use this one first. Let me look. I am so blind. Dark one, I want the light one. Let me just show and tell a little bitty bit. Here's the light one. Watch how this is pattern paper, designer series paper. Cut this out, no stamping, but watch when you add a little bit of blend, if you do nothing more than that. But what if we just kind of a little bit highlight it, color in some of the little spaces? How stinking cute is that? Just to add a blender pen, a stamp and blend, and we've got the two colors, light and dark, to print paper, pattern paper. It just bumps it up a notch. Crazy, that just blew my mind. What about if we bring in some flowers? And what if, all right, pretend we do nothing else. Let's get this pretty brighter pink one. Let's just dot, little bitty dots. We're gonna do nothing else. We just added a little bitty baby bit of this, I think it's So Saffron, a lighter orangey yellow color. Right there. What if we added it to this peach one? I think it's, I don't remember the name of this peach color, I can look it up. But look how when you use a stamp and blend, an alcohol marker, and start coloring in the white spaces of our pattern paper. That is stunning, am I right? So let's do a lighter pink. Let's add our little bit of yellow. What if we only did it in the middle? There we go. I'm gonna go crazy because I'm really liking the way this looks. Now, all I'm doing, you guys, where's she coloring? What's she doing? Is she an artist? No, she is not. But all I'm doing, y'all, is adding a little bitty bit of this blend, this So Saffron Yellow, to the white parts of this die cut flower that already is as it is with the pattern paper. So let's do a few more in the middle. What the hecky, beautiful. So you can just come in, you can get artistic with this, even if you're not an artist, and I just have fun with it and play and experiment. Because when you think a pink alcohol marker would look better on the pink, I would have thought so too, but no. Look how pretty the soft yellow looks with it. And what if we came back and did the same thing with a green, and my green in particular, my favorite color, I have to be honest, is the Granny Apple Green. So these pattern paper, designer series paper green or Mossy Meadow, and I do have Mossy Meadow green. But come in here with the Granny Apple Green, whatever it's called. Look how pretty. And all I've done was colored in the white of the center. But what if we wanted to go a little crazy and then outline it on just a little edge? Let's do a little bit. So I'm giving you some free little techniques here you can play with. And again, light and dark Granny Apple Green, $9. That's it. Light and dark yellow, So Saffron, $9. That's it. So choose, pick and choose, and don't buy everything at once. Just add 2 little baby alcohol markers with each order, and then start you a collection that way so you don't break your budget. How good would that feel? Just to be ordering product, getting free stuff from me, and you're not even breaking your budget. So let's go ahead with our dimensionals. We're peel off the back, we're gonna pop this up. Now it's gonna look a little sad because I don't have a sentiment, because guess what? I think I mentioned it earlier, gonna say it again out loud. I forgot them. Okay, I am at my mommy's. We are celebrating her birthday. I am doing a craft video. I mean, if you've even ever thought I might wanna be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, even if it's just to get the discount, why not? I mean, you're thinking, do I need time? Do I need this? Do I need that? I'm on vacation, and my whole family was harassing me behind me, weren't they? No, they were adorbs, but, ooh, I think I'm gonna use this one, this pink one. Do you guys like that better? This one. There we go. Done. I like this one better to bring out the pink, the darker pink. I love this color peach, but I think the darker pink, I forget the name of the pink. I'll put it below, but it matches that. And let's glue it down, and then I'll continue. Have you learned something right now? Have you learned anything? Some new techniques since we even started the video? Are you having fun? Are you at least having fun? Here's what I want you to do. Go like this. Boop. Hit the like button. That's gonna show YouTube that you want more crafters to see my videos. It's gonna give me some warm fuzzies. It's gonna give you some warm fuzzies. And what's better than that? So we're all gonna have a little fun. And I have lost my popping up people. They may be gone forever. I'm not seeing them, not finding them. They should be right here, should they not? So let's just glue everything down because we can. This is Mary Merlot, a little pretty little stem that is a die cut. I'm gonna put it on top of my, there we go. This is Mossy Meadow, this solid color cardstock right here. There we go. Solid colors, pretty. I don't know if you noticed, but this particular die right here that you watched me die cut, I have cut it in half. So now we have 2 instead of 1. And you know why I did that? Because I have a different idea for my positioning than just, hey, Yay, there they are. I want mine closer together, so that's why. All right, when you do your glue, when your little pretty image is popped up, half not, you're gonna use glue on the part, and then you're gonna put some little pop-ups, some little dimensionals under the part that extends, so it's the same level as your pretty little thingamabobby. There we go. I glued it down too soon, didn't I? But that's the beauty of glue. It's so forgiving, and it gives you a few extra minutes where if you need to lift something up, move something, it's very forgiving, which is why I love my glue. All right, let's get a glue dot, because glue dots work fabulous on fabric, and this one is a little big. So you know what I'm gonna do? This glue dot's a little big. So I just held my bow to it, but I'm gonna wrap it with a finger, fold it on top of itself, and now guess what? It is the perfect size. So let's figure out where we want it. I don't know if I want it up there. I'm leaning towards down here. So I'm gonna put it right here. There. And now let's bring in our bling. And this is the Elegant Faceted Gems. Now when you order 30 with me, you're gonna get three card kits to make this card kit, to make this card. You're gonna make 3 of these cards. You're gonna get 3 card kits. And when you order 50, you're gonna get the Elegant Faceted Gems. You're gonna get a full-size freebie of these gems to go along with your kits. So let's decide where we want our gems. Let's decide what colors we want, because I've got clear, I've got this peachy pink, and then I've got the white. So I'm so torn, but I think I'm gonna use the white. And I just feel like what an asset, what a beauty. Two different sizes of each of the pretty gemstones. They're just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And let's put one over here. You always want odd numbers with your gemstones, 3 or 5, 7, what have you. 1. And there you go. So let me move my tote bag out of the way so you can see the pretty card. Let me let you see the original. So your pretty cards are going to be in the burgundy with the flirty flamingo for your lattice. Same cardstock, the Awash and Beauty, so pretty. You've got a couple different techniques I taught you that you can use on your cards. You don't have to, but you can. I wanted to bring these in to show and tell, because I always want to just share something with you so that you can, I want you to learn. I want you to learn and grow with your card making. So did you have a good time? Are you looking for more videos like this one? All you have to do is subscribe, because guess what? I want you to find me again. And that's how you find me, is by hitting that subscribe button. Let me turn the camera up now. If you get seasick, motion sickness at all, close your eyeballs. Here we go. I'm turning you up. Now you see me. Let me hold up both my cards. They're cute. They're different. Different colors. Look how different. By using different colors, different fall colors, it changes the complete look of your card. Granted, there's no sentiment, but you won't forget yours. Yours will be right there in your craft room. So cute. So tell me, do you feel confident you could make a fall card right now because you've learned how to do it with colors? Yeah, you have. All right, hope you had so much fun. I want you to remember the 3 things. I want you to remember to like this video. I want you to remember to subscribe. And I want you to remember to watch the next video. What's the next video? Go to playlists and hit card class. And I've got quite a few card classes that you can love and enjoy and watch your next video. Now, to get free, because who doesn't like free? I know I love free. 3 free card kits to make 3 of these. All you have to do is place an order before Monday midnight. What? See you guys next week on Tuesday. Bye now.